EIGRP is a Cisco proprietary routing protocol, which means that you can configure EIGRP on Cisco routers only. EIGRP combines the advantages of link state and distance vector routing protocols. How is this possible, you might ask? Well, EIGRP may act like a link state routing protocol because it uses a hello protocol to discover neighbors and form neighbor relationships, and only partial updates are sent when a change occurs. However, EIGRP is based on the key distance vector routing protocol principle, in which information about the rest of the network is learned from directly connected neighbors. Now, let's look at EIGRP features more closely. EIGRP provides rapid convergence. To achieve that, it uses the dual algorithm. Dual resides at the center of the routing protocol and guarantees loop-free paths and backup paths throughout the routing domain. So what happens if the primary route fails? A router that uses EIGRP stores all available backup routes for destinations so that it can quickly adapt to alternate routes. If the primary route in the routing table fails, the best backup route is immediately added to the routing table. If no appropriate route or backup route exists in the local routing table, EIGRP queries its neighbors to discover an alternate route. EIGRP also supports unequal metric load balancing and equal metric load balancing, which allows administrators to better distribute traffic flow in their networks. Load balancing is automatically activated if the routing table has multiple paths to a destination. It allows a router to use multiple paths to a destination when forwarding packets. If the router receives and installs multiple paths with the same administrative distance and cost to a destination, load balancing occurs by default for all routing protocols. EIGRP, on the other hand, is the only IGP routing protocol that supports unequal cost load balancing. You should also remember that EIGRP is a classless routing protocol, which means that it advertises a subnet mask for each destination network. The routing mask feature enables EIGRP to support discontiguous subnetworks and variable subnet length masks, or VLSMs. Now, EIGRP does not make periodic updates. EIGRP updates are partial, which means that the update only includes information about the route changes. EIGRP sends these incremental updates when the state of a destination changes, instead of sending the entire contents of the routing table. Updates are sent only to those routers that the changes affect. By sending only the routing information that is needed and only to those routers that need it, EIGRP minimizes the bandwidth that is required to send EIGRP updates. So how does EIGRP send those routing updates? EIGRP uses multicast and unicast rather than broadcast. Multicast EIGRP packets use the reserved multicast address of 224.0.0.10. As a result, end stations are unaffected by routing updates and requests for topology information.